Deep in the heart of Arizona's Sonoran Desert stands a jagged range of red rock peaks. These are known as the Superstition Mountains. They're beautiful, imposing, and deadly. Although they are now a state park, over the past century, dozens of people have gone missing here. Treasure hunters, hikers, and explorers alike. Some were found, many were not. Legend says there's gold hidden in the hills, millions of dollars worth, but the land has not been giving up its secrets easily. Welcome to one of America's greatest mysteries, and maybe its most dangerous obsession. This is the story of the curse of the Lost Dutchman's gold mine. To understand the mystery, you have to start with the legend. Long before the settlers arrived, the Apache people had lived there for thousands of years. They believed that this land was sacred, and it was guarded by powerful spirits known as thunder gods. They warned the Europeans who entered they would not return. But like many other legends, it took greed to make it famous. In the 1800s, during Arizona's mining boom, rumors began circulating about a man named Jacob Waltz, a German immigrant mistakenly called the Dutchman. Waltz allegedly discovered a gold mine in the Superstition so rich it could fill saddlebags with nuggets the size of walnuts. But he had kept the location a secret all of his life. It was only until his deathbed in 1891 that Waltz supposedly gave a map of the mines to a Phoenix woman who had cared for him, describing landmarks, cliffs, and hidden symbols that only few could decipher. Treasure hunters began pouring into the desert, risking everything for the promise of gold, and one by one they began to vanish. Now we begin with the strange case of Adolph Ruth. In 1931, the 66-year-old man arrived in Arizona with the map his son claimed traced back to the original Dutchman legend. Although he was a seasoned outdoorsman, after several days of searching, he vanished. 2 months later, researchers found his skull, separated from his body by half a mile. A note found nearby read, Veni Vidi Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. That mine is real. The skull had two bullet holes, which did not come from his own pistol. Authorities claimed it was a heat stroke, but treasure hunters believe someone else found Ruth and killed him for the map. Almost 80 years later, in 2009, Jesse Capon, a 35-year-old bellhop from Colorado, followed in Ruth's footsteps. He spent years researching the Dutchman's mine, journals, forums, and topographic maps. Capon set off alone in the superstitions. He never came back. It wasn't until 2012, about 3 years later, that search teams found his body in a remote canyon. He had fallen or possibly slipped while climbing. His gear was intact. His journal stopped mid-sentence. And just 1 year after Capon vanished, three more men entered those mountains. Curtis Merriworth, Adrian Charles, and Malcolm Meeks, all amateur prospectors. Like Capon, they were obsessed with the mine. They too disappeared. Their bodies were later found scattered across the range, decomposed and sun-bleached. Although foul play was never confirmed, people began to ask, what was it about the superstitions that allowed men like these to disappear? So there's a straightforward explanation for this. The Superstition Mountains are unforgiving. They are full of rugged and difficult terrain. The temperatures there soar above 110 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer. Wildlife, such as rattlesnakes, cliffs, sudden flash floods, and for treasure hunters, no GPS, no backup, and no water. Most who disappear are simply unprepared. But not everyone buys that practical story. Apache myths describe the mountains as cursed. They believe the hole led directly to the underworld from there. Over the years, some hikers have reported strange lights at night, disembodied voices, or the feeling of being followed. There are even stories of creatures like skinwalkers or ghosts of treasure hunters doomed to repeat their quest. Then there are conspiracy theories. Some believe that the US government knows what's going on in the superstitions and is hiding it. Reports of helicopters flying with no lights, claims of secret testing facilities deep underground, no proof, just rumors and fear. Despite the disappearances, the warnings, the treasure hunters still come. Every year, dozens enter the range with metal detectors, old maps, and gold fever. There's even been several TV shows produced about this. So, what's the truth about the Superstition Mountains? Is there really gold hidden beneath the red rock, or has obsession, the desert itself, become the true killer? One thing's for sure, the legend is still very much alive, and maybe, just maybe, that's the most dangerous part of it all.